look good. I
อ
shall
ยู่
rest
ก็
day
ค้าง
today.
เด้งไปเฉยเลย
Oh, look who's here. Hey, the heroes of Woolen City. Admin, Grilligan, Chen Yu. And let's not forget our pillar, Viceroy Drum.
Oh, please. I couldn't have done it without your help.
You flatter me. I was just doing my bit.
I see you're cleaning up. Do you need any...
Nah, it's okay. Just think, if you really want to help. Oh, easy with an idol. Nothing could ever follow.
I just wanted to ask, did I make the right choice this time?
This time, if you ask me, girl, you never had a choice. Our enemies would have come for bullying regardless of the course of action you choose.
But maybe I could have handled the Qingbo situation better. Maybe...
Oh, yeah. Drop the maybes. They never existed back then, and they sure don't exist today.
ก็มาหลุดตอนที่กำลังจะจบ
Shouldn't be
แน่
asking me. Ask the citizens of Wooling. Ask the stockhaters. Ask your own heart. Or better yet, ask the admin. Listen, admin. She may look strong, but deep down, she needs someone to walk back with her.
Engineer Pun, you really don't need a hand? Surely moving the tables and chairs won't take long.
Nah, you've got bigger things to do.
Very well. Endman, we should head back. I still have things to discuss with Endfield.
Bye then, Uncle Pan.
See ya, and make sure you come back. We've got a grand reopening deals.
Thank you for joining me on this
It's a relief to see the city holding up. Things look...
And with the AIC's support, Wuling should recover pretty soon.
I hope this brings some peace to Li Yin.
Let's not talk about the captain like she's already dead.
Huh? Who's there?
You're from the Yinglang Special Task Force.
Summit, here to report to Tianshizhuang.
The Endfield crisis teams cleared to listen. Go ahead.
The enemy forces were routed under our pursuit. 17 leaders down, the rest captured. One of ours is escorting them to Hongshan now. Among the enemy forces we engaged, most of the Changzhe pirates surrendered. While the Landbreakers' fleet has retreated, most...
They are stockaders.
Right. The stockaders were left behind like pawns, while the Landbreakers withdraw in order an enemy commander likely remains active. However, further pursuit was not possible. We must return to the North Wuling exclusion zone immediately.
No
ใช้
need
หู
to.
ฟังเนี่ย
As
ด้วย
long as they stay away from Wuling, that's enough. Your service is noted.
One more thing. The Sui regulator has learned about the battle at the Marker Stone. Reinforcements to Wuling are on the way. Given this involves the administrator and Project Shiranite, we must request that the administrator remain in Wuling for a few more days.
Involves the administrator and Project Shiranite. May I ask which Tianshi is being sent?
Only one person, and not a Tianshi.
ไอ้ไง
She won't arrive in Wuling for a few days. However, she's already used the residual power within the Marker Stone scroll to rescue.
What? Leisha Yen's fine? Why didn't you say so from the start? This is...
How is it huge if she's fine?
The way you talk is killing me. Just tell me where she is.
Chen, ease up. Summit has just returned from the front lines.
It seems you remain as concerned for her as ever. Honestly, fine is an overstatement. Her life is not in danger, at least. Please follow me.
ให้ตายมานึกว่าโยโร่ใส่แล้วจะไปซะแล้ว
Leisha Yen! What happened to her?
She overexerted herself with her arts, but she's out of danger now.
So she's just exhausted and asleep.
When the ink spirit brought her out of the scroll, she was barely conscious. The captain's original arts are incredibly strong, but the strain on her body is equally unimaginable. Defeating Ardashir at the Marker Stone would have cost you dearly. Even if you had won, what strength would you have had left to protect Wuling from Nefereth? From my perspective, the captain's choice was sound, and you ultimately proved her right.
Something isn't right.
I agree. Arcane has no visible...
Huh? You're right. Don't tell me Ardashir didn't even fight back inside the scroll? This is strange.
Time flows differently within the scroll. It's hard to say how long the captain fought. I've seen the captain.
เฮ้ยกดผิด
Could Ardashir truly be...
Speculation is pointless. We can only wait for the captain to wake up.
You have a point. Endman, let's move elsewhere. Arcane needs to rest.
ทิ้งปมไม่หยุด
You never change.
Now that Arcane is also safe, we can truly consider this.
เมื่อไหร่จะบอกชื่อจริง
Feels like so
ไม่
much
ใช่
has
คำว่าปริศนา
happened.
ปริศนาเรียกชื่อ
At
จริง
least
ได้แล้ว
the
มั้ง
feud from Valley 4 is finally put to rest.
Enfield's mission, however, is not over. Our ultimate goal here is to advance Project Shiranite and contain the Wuling Very Large Rift.
Exactly. Summit also said HES sent reinforcements.
Then let's not waste any time.
Project Sheer Knight is important indeed, but progress cannot be forced. You have been helping Wuling non-stop since your arrival. Some downtime is not only deserved, it feels unfair that I'm the only one being told to rest.
All right. But will you promise to take care of yourself?
So, for today at least, or the next few days, I ask you to remain in Wuling City as guests. Everyone at Fengxing Avenue would be delighted to host you. We can resume work once
Tianshi Zhuang has a point. Well, I suppose I could use the time to organize my reports.
That still sounds like work to me.
If you need help, just say the word.
แยกย้าย คืออะไรอีก
There's
ยังไม่จบอีกเหรอ
She mentioned somewhere underground? You know that place, but if that's where we're meeting, things aren't looking. Too good.
Looking too good? Tell me more about the location.
โอ้ยพักอะไรกันมานักหนาโว้ยเยอะแยะไปหมด
Crazy.
อัดเควสมาเยอะจนน่ารำคาญแล้วโว้ย ยืนสับพงกใช่ ตาเลิกๆเนี่ย
right. I just arrived. And you? All drenched in sweat. Did you come rushing here? Liar. Nefereth left quite a mess. There's a lot on the agenda, and the AIC factory asks for city repairs. We've Technically, the fall of Nefereth should have brought peace. The lantern that symbolizes the peace of Wuling should be lit again. But even now, the lantern remains dark. Indeed, Endman. A new rift has appeared under Wuling. Words won't explain it. I should just show you myself.
Hey! Not again.
The Viceroy of Wuling must constantly monitor the status of the underground array. This is why the office has an elevator that goes straight down. Definitely not. But my schedules are packed. A leisurely walk is a luxury I can't afford. It's second nature to me.
ผมงาน
Matter
นะ
is
อย่างเงี้ย
urgent, so I just dragged you along. Though I blocked Nefereth's hit, the aftershocks have compromised the Shiranite.
认证通过，最高权限，通道开启。
Layouts of the underground area are quite complex. Stay close when we get there. Wuling City is located on a rift hotspot. To suppress rift formation, we need more than the surface-level Tianshi pillar array. The surface-level and underground arrays work together to keep the rift in Blight Tide at bay. The underground array is buried deep under Wuling. Hardly anyone knows about it, but this is for the best. If we had kept the Shiranite Dam intact, the rift would have never reached here. Thankfully, we have enough Shiranite here to keep the Tianshi pillar running at full power. But as long as the rift remains, Wuling enter the rift, we have decided to restart R&D for our rift sealing device. However, the project was interrupted. What we have right now is an incomplete prototype. That's where you come in. It's not surprising. After the project was stalled, the Nexus became a key component of the Sheer Knight Forge. We only decided to retrieve the Nexus because you were with us. I dragged you to the underground array to let you observe the rift up close. Ether energy levels are now very low. We must retrieve the data before the observation point is up ahead. Follow me. After the battle ended, the original structure was completely destroyed. Nevertheless, we used Sheer Knight to create a temporary path.
数据正在传输中。
Yes. Years ago. The scroll preserves what the Wuling Science Station had left behind back then. Just a few traces. Once the dust settles at this place, I'll take you there for a tour. But you might be disappointed. The things inside are really old.
传输已完成。
Energy levels are rising. We must go. Careful. Ingaloy.
ไม่จบไม่สิ้น
Boss, I put the files on your desk like you said.
ผม
Endman, would you mind waiting for a bit? There are a few files that need my attention.
ดื้อซะด้วยไม่ยอมทำตามหมอสั่งนี่เป็นห่วงจัดดู
makes you say that? I am properly rested. Exhaustion will lead to mistakes at work. And mistakes are something we can ill afford right now. A tally of losses incurred by Wuling. It's better than my estimates. Let's head to the research center and get the Sheer Night Nexus. Endman, we should hurry. The Tianshi of the lab should have retrieved the Sheer Night Nexus.
คลิปแล้วไม่ไหวอะสมองจะระเบิดแล้วไอ้เหี้ยนานเกิน
Is that Mifu?
Emin? Why are you here? What of it, boss? Hope the instruments aren't damaged.
No. The data stored within is intact. Analysis of the data looks rather... a little bold. This islet was set aside early on as a test site, but it was abandoned when the Blight Tide flooded it. Now that the Blight Tide has subsided, we can use it to test the Sheer Night Nexus. Dead beasts. Was someone here? Well, that someone did the work for us. Before we start the test, let's clean the rest of the place.
ทำนานเกินอ่ะน่าเบื่อแล้วเนี่ย
A burst of storm. A birth of light.
Zhuang? Why are you on the I thought I cleaned up all the beasts along the way. Turned out I missed a few.
Yes, it's a day.
Oh, is there anything I can do to...
Could you guard the raft station and tell people to stay?
Of course.
My,
I guess so. When I was a kid, my mom and dad would bring me here for training. But upon arrival, I didn't get a chance. I know you're on urgent business, but can you give me a while? Thanks, Amel. This crisis taught me something. You are more than my parents. As Tianshi, it was not only I who needed you, but also many others. And I was just a clingy kid who always wished you could be by my side at all times. Sorry.
It's only natural for children to miss their parents. You knew they wouldn't reply, yet you kept your message to heart. That is definitely not selfish.
Thank you. And then... I shouldn't get in the way of your
กีฬา
test.
นักไป
test environment
and-
is basically stable. Let's head to the platform. He always wanted to be here. When Tianshi Li and his wife were around, they'd invite me too. Li Feng barely reached my knees back then. Yes, he takes after his parents. We can begin, Endman. Careful. Don't worry. I got it. Sure. I'm ready.
เปิดเหมือนจะสำเร็จไหม
Is it all right? But I'm still a little...
Endman, Tianshi Zhuang. There's a situation at the Bureau of Swordmancers. We need your assistance.
What's the situation?
The joint Enfield and Wuling defense system upgrade has the Tianxia are unfamiliar with Enfield tech, and there's little they could do about it. I have to stay aboard Dijiang to coordinate the deployment. Endman, please work with Tianxia Zhuang and assess the incident.
Of course. We're head.
ไม่จบไม่สิ้น เว
The
น
rift is in the city. If the defense system upgrade fails or encounters an error, and if the rift could not be closed, the outcomes would be devastating. Endman, we should get there ASAP.
ลำพบทเยอะเกินให้ซ่อมอธิบาย
Endman, you're here.
I should say something, but even if they regain consciousness, these injuries would probably affect the rest of their lives. How are the patients?
The injured are coming around.
I came to see her.
Good. Our girl dreamed of...
And look at...
It was a great battle.
I must handle the task at hand. This is my responsibility. The duty is mine alone. Endman, apologies for reneging on my promise. As a leader yourself, I hope you can understand the choice I made. You've helped me repair the Sheer Night Nexus. That is already more than enough. I shouldn't ask for anything beyond that. After all, it was my negligence that placed Wuling in danger. The suffering of the people in the city is my responsibility. Furthermore, witnessing a project spanning more than a decade, fulfilling its purpose, that is the lifetime wish of any Tianshi. On this quest for discovery, one's final stop is often the starting point of another. If this becomes my final stop, then use it as your starting point for our push towards the North Wuling exclusion zone.
เริ่มไม่ดีอะ
Mom, you're the only one left in the science team. The path will be long and hard.
You're the only one who can be the Viceroy. The completion of Wuling is essential to the Academy. You've got to take on the responsibility.
I'll take on anything if Wuling's safety is at stake. I know you'll always be there and have my back. That gives me confidence.
Just fulfilling my roles and performing my duties.
We're friends. You should at least share your problems.
Are you sure there really isn't anything else I can help?
"认准了我，最高权限，通道开启。"
You've arrived. You told me to meet at the lab, and you got a head start. That's why I decided to beat you to it.
How long have you been waiting here?
Not too long. Just arrived. What about you? Something happened? Why did you wait for me?
I can do this on my own.
You're lying. But it's all right. I waited for you, and you're here with me. We do this together.
Ew.
The ether energy is getting more powerful. And this is within the Tianshu pillar array itself. True. Let's try to get closer to the rift. Let's keep moving. The path ahead is completely destroyed, but there are no Sheernite we can use nearby. It would seem that our only way forward is the scroll portal. Yes. More accurately, and this is the... The lab. What should I expect? Which memory fragment will I see this time? Just as I expected. Endman, the way out has been illustrated by the proxy. The butterfly shall take us to the start of the drawing.
Is that the start of the drawing you mentioned?
Yes. Where the drawing starts, changes give birth to opportunities. I see the portal. It's at the bottom of the column. We've arrived. Hi everyone. My name's Strongfeng Yi. Young and inexperienced.
HQ said they're sending us a young and gifted Tianxia. But you're even younger than we expected.
Oh, you flatter me. My work is hardly worth
Nah, don't sell yourself short. You're the youngest. So, did you read the paper? Your senior has been waiting.
Of course I am. How is it?
pages 26 and 27, a comparison makes laid by
ไม่ได้เกี่ยวกับเนื้อเรื่องเลยสรุปเนื้อเรื่องยังดีไม่เท่าหูว่าไม่เลื่อยเปื่อยขนาดนี้
Shows.
If my guess is right, we should leave the meeting room. We need to eliminate the blood before we can leave the sharing. The butterfly is going downstairs. Looks like we'll have to take an unconventional route to the meeting room.
ไม่ได้มีอะไรเลยนอกจากวาร์ปไปวาร์ปมาน่ารำคาญแค่เล่าเรื่องแบบเป็นเส้นตรงไปเลยก็ได้จะต้องมานั่งกดประตูว่าประตูวาร์ปเดินไปเดินมาทำไมก็ไม่เข้าใจเหมือนกันเสียทั้งเวลาเสียทั้งบรรยากาศมันต่อเนื่องของเรื่องเลยทำไม
Let's head down the elevator shaft and then
ก็แค่เข้าประตูเดียวแล้วก็ฟังแล้วก็ออกนี่น่ะนี่ยากยังไงวะเล่าเนื้อเรื่องให้มันกระชับเนี่ย
Do you still get dizzy from this inversion?
Already got used to it.
เกมแม่งบอกชินคนเล่นกูจะอ้วกเลยเนี่ย
We're at the meeting room.
เอาอย่างเงี้ย
Endman, this meeting room was where we announced the birth of Sheer Knight. You weren't at the science station. You were taking care of something else, but we notified you of the news at the first opportunity. You also congratulated us.
We finally made our first Shiranite. The crucial step has been taken. Plenty of ideas can finally be achieved.
Yeah, Dawn said she wanted to build a Shiranite city. Look, what do you think of our first break?
That would take many more bricks.
We'll make them. This Shiranite just opened up opportunities for us. Oh, this city of yours? It's got a hot pot, fried skewers, burger spots, and ice cream, right?
does.
You're already making a wish list. Don't spoil hers, Wong. Good health is what you really need to do solid scientific work. Uncle Jean feels the same too. So don't forget to set aside a place for exercising, okay?
Okay. Yes.
Can't believe it. No one mentioned what really matters. The success of Project Shiranite has created a new science. More Tiancha will continue.
Of course, my mentor. It's at the most important location of the city. Time to leave, Endman. There's only a short distance to go. Multiple buildings at the science station were destroyed. When the SAR team arrived, but the tragedy only the data room. The SAR team used it as a resting stop. Endman, the path to the monitoring station is upstairs. We must don proper blight protection to enter the monitoring station and get through 3 authentication doors. Endman, I can send you up there with Shiranite. Light eliminated. Let's keep going. were filled with hope and ambition. All of them. It's all right. Just you have today and tomorrow. You have plenty of time.
Fear not. Others will be joining your side. You will not be alone. You've done well. Things were
ดูดีน่ารัก
Apologies. It's embarrassing that you had to see me in such a mess. I'm not feeling terrible. What we saw was but a fragment. Let's go.
Do we just leave her in this place?
It's all right, Endman. Some pain is destined to be left in the past. There's no need to turn back. I've decided to move along, carrying their unfulfilled dreams. Inglory will be hard battle is waiting for us. A rain of blue, a land of sun.
Your end awaits.
The energy ahead is getting stronger. Closer might be risky.
ๆแต่ล่างไหนก็สวย
Endman, more Anglory are coming up. They're yours. Keep your distance. Don't stray too far either. This shield can counter the ether energy up ahead. Try to stay behind the shield.
เราขึ้นมาได้ไงวะอ๋อพักผ่อนเถอะ
Thank you, Endman. Why?
Knowing that while I slept, many continued to forge on and stay true to the path. Though I woke without any memories, seeing you and everyone who persisted, my fears would subside.
So you can feel fear as well, Endman.
Yes. I fear that those who once walked with me. Chen Zhuang, tell me, will you leave me?
I promise you. I won't leave that easily. The rift has stabilized. The light of the Marker Stone Flats should be back on. Let's head back to get...
ยกถังลอยเลยเย้ย
Endman, we have been running around all day. I imagine you are exhausted. Shall I... Then, shall we walk a little more together? Bamboo brew. It was made by the science station team back then, and I brought it along. Since my seniors are no longer around, I don't know who to share this with. But now, you're here. An old friend coming to visit. To save resources, we fermented leftovers and scraps from the agro lab. Taste wasn't on the agenda.
อะไรวะนะ
But this is a flavor I'm quite fond of.
เดี๋ยวแก้วก็ได้มั้ง
Truly, the flavors from the past.
แดงเนี่ย
Taste anything peculiar? That's right. Flavors of the past. Time truly flies. I barely realized a whole decade in Wuling has slipped by.
เดินมาอยู่แอนฟิลด์
Wuling has become a part of me.
ทำไมถึงทำ
No matter what the future holds, even if fate forces me to leave, my path will always lead me back here. But rest assured, Wuling and I will always be with you. We are united by the same cause.
Oh, you got.
It would be my great honor to walk the same path with you, Endman.
Stop. แหละแฮนอย่างนี้ โอเคจบสกีพักก่อนนานเกินไปแล้ว
The air is dry, and the skies look good. I shall rest well tonight.